Hello friends, today we are going to learn how to model a portal frame in Revit. Now you come to new. Since it's a structural project, you choose a structural template, then you click OK. So the first thing we do is we set levels. You left click on one of these, you left click on the grid, on the level, you right click and we'll create a foundation level where our foundation will end. You can call this one FDN, depends, call it anything you want. Then this one will be our GL, ground level. We'll create another level, call it the apex height. Here we'll give it a height of 5,000. Okay, this is our eave, and this is our apex. Okay, so the next thing we'll do is we'll come to ground level and we'll create grid. We'll come to structure, then we'll come to grids, then we draw our first grid. So let's say maybe our portal frame now, the span is 20 meters, and so I'll have 3 grids. I'll have 1 grid, 2 and 3. So this is the first grid. I'll set another one, 10,000. That's it. Now see, I'm done with that one. Now see, pick another grid and draw. Oh, he's showing down. See, pick escape. I'll come to structure again, pick my grid and draw this side. Under here I'll change this to A. Then I'll right click, create similar, pick line, 5,000. How do I, let's say from one column to another, the spacing may be 5,000, like maybe from there to there, 5,000, there to there, 5,000. So now I'll set it 5,000, 5,000. So maybe it's like 25 meter long. I don't know, it depends on the design. Is it 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Fine. Move this down. Okay, so that our next step is to create our columns. So I'll come to column, maybe I want to use this column. Okay, then you change this place, it's very important. Change it to height. That means we are drawing upward now. So we'll place our first column, but before we place it, we'll rotate the orientation, tap twice. Good. I want it to be this. I want it to be placed like this. Okay, so when you are done, you press modify to go out of the command. So let's see. Okay, we have our first column. The next step is we'll create our rafter. These are our rafters. These ones, yes, that's a rafter. This is a rafter. So that's what we're going to create next. Come back here. We'll come to ground level. So to create that rafter, I'll come to view. I need to create another view. I'll come to elevation, framing elevation. I'll pick this. Then I'll come and pick a grid here. Then I got that. Then you can press modify. Come this side. Under framing elevation, I'll open this place. Okay. I'm supposed to see my columns. I'm not here to see my columns, so I come here to find. Good, now I can see my columns. Change that to find. Then the next thing we'll do is to come to structure, pick beam. Yes, maybe we want to go with this universal beam. Select. Okay. Good. So let's see what we have done already. Okay, this is it. So without wasting time, we'll come to ground level. Okay, so now create our concrete columns that this structural column will come and rest on. So we'll come to column, but this time we'll come to concrete column. Alright, so let's open here. So maybe the columns we are using maybe 600 by 600. Duplicate it. Depends on the structural engineer specification or the preliminary design. The members who are choosing preliminary for design. Okay, that's okay. Then now we'll do depth because we are going down. Yeah, so now depth to the foundation. So I'll now locate the center and drop. Come this side to locate the center and drop. So let's take a look at it in 3D. Okay, this is what we have here. So we'll go back to our, this time we'll go back to our foundation so that we'll put our footing. So we'll come here to isolated footing. This is what we have here. So I may come to properties. I'll duplicate it. You can change the name. Maybe you want to use 16 by 16 by 400. It all depends on what you're trying to achieve. So I get 400. I get 1600. I get 1600. I hope I duplicated. Okay, so I'm at foundation level. Now place here. Place here. So let's take a look at this in 3D. Okay, this is what we have here. You can shade the colors. Right. So the next thing we'll do is we can create connection. If we are required to create connection, this is how you do that. Let me briefly show you. You come to steel, then under this connection setting, you open the connection settings. Give it time to load. So when it loads now, you select all these connections. That's how I do it. Then move it this side. Then OK. So now I can just pick this column onto steel. and tap connection. So it has created a connection here, but it's a basic connection. So I'll right click here and I can see those other connections that I loaded. Then I can, let me type base, base, base split. So maybe I want to use this. Okay. Okay, it won't show until you come here, change to fine. Yes, immediately you change this to fine, it comes up. Then now you can select this. Maybe you can modify these connections. Yes, you modify it. You can come to, when you select it, you come to edit, yes, you can keep this on top view so that you can be able to see what is happening. Okay, I won't go deep into this, but I just want to show you that this something like this exists. So when you come here, maybe the base, the plate thickness, depending on what you are trying to achieve, can be 16 mm. It all depends on your design calculation or your preliminary design. The wash plate, all these are here. We won't be going, the washers, we won't be going deep into that. So we'll come back. Yeah, we'll still select, you can select this one. You can also select this column here and come to steel, connect it, base, base. Good, we have that connection. If you want to modify it, you do same. Then we can pick these two here, come to steel, connection, has made a generic connection. You now open here and choose a connection. Maybe I'll go to this knee frame butted haunch. Yeah, I think I would like that. Yeah, it has come. You can still select this and modify it to what you want to achieve. Come to edit. Yeah, you can see this rafter, height of rafter bottom. Let's, maybe you want to make it to 450. Just want to test and see. You can see the changes. So that's it. It all depends on what you are trying to achieve. Yes, you can do the same connection this side. Come to steel, click on connection, you open here. Maybe you can choose the new connection, give it time. Alright, you can modify it. Here too, you can connect, select these two, come to structure, some steel, connection. Let me check apex haunch. Yeah, this is what comes by default. You can change all these, depends on what you're trying to achieve. So now I'll select this. I'll go back. I think I haven't opened I'll go back to my ground level. Now copy this to other grids. I'll restrain it to multiple. Drop here. drop here, drop here, drop here, I'll drop here, and I'll drop here. Yes, so let's see it in 3D. Good. This is what we have here. So the next thing we are going to do is we will now model, we'll place our purlin. So how do we do that? We'll come to structure, then we'll select our beam, but I don't want to use universal beam. I want to use like z-purlin, PFC or c-purlin. So I'll now come to insert and I'll load family. Good. You can, let's say this thing can be tricky. You may not come here directly, depends on how your this thing is arranged. Like my family templates are saved in C drive, like is in C drive, then other C drive, mine is in program data, other program data, Autodex, then Revit depending on the version you are using. Then I open libraries. Okay, so let me make use of UK library. If you want to know how to download this library, you let me know under the comment section. I can direct you, or if you want me to make a video on it, you should also let me know. So now you come to structural framing. Under structural framing, see light gauge steel. Here you can get your z-purlins. Yep, you can get your z-purlins. Or you take one step backward, come to steel, and you get your PFC. So from British standard, let's see. Yeah, this. But let me use z-purlin, but you can also use PFC. Let me use this light gauge steel. Okay. Fence 142. Let me see. Okay, let me use 150. Okay, so now I'll come to structure beam, but to place this z-purlin, I have to set my work plane. How do you set your work plane? It's very simple. You under structure, you come to set, then you pick plane. Now pick the top. Yeah, the top has been picked. It's not you just pick the top. Let me go over it again. You say select, you come to structure, you select, you pick plane, then you just make sure that it's selecting. You just make sure that you hover on the top of your rafter, then you left click. That's been selected. To confirm, you click on show. If you click on show now, good, you see that it has been, we're working on that plane of that. Then we'll come to beam. So let's choose the beam that we want to use our purlin. As purlin, this time I'm using this light gauge that I imported. Now pick there and drop there. Let me take a look at it in 3D. Okay, Here you can see in 3D that it's not showing. It's not showing. I have to move this. Let's check under my Z. You come to Z justification. You move this to bottom. Good. Now you have that there. So now you can be able to see your z-purlin. So the next thing you do now, let me turn off this analytical. Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do is, you see, when you click this, it's not touching here. You can leave it like this, it's okay, but you can come close to this place, right click, disallow, come close to this one, right click, and click on disallow join. Good. So now let's copy this to this side. So how do we do that? It's not that hard. It's not hard. You come to, let's say you come to ground level. So also on your ground level, you come to view and you create a section. How do you get this section? You just create it. You come to section, you open it, you double click. Okay, it's telling us to save. You can save here. I don't want many duplications. That's one. Bottom. Class. I've saved that. But I haven't seen the. So for to see this, come to find. See, I can't seem to see this thing. So let me move my section after that. Good. Okay, since my section was away from my grid, so I have to move my section after the grid. Now good, now I can see this. So depends on where I want to start. Think there is okay. So I can now copy this z-purlins. Let's say we are doing the copy. Say 1 2. The space we are giving it a spacing of 1200. Yeah. Copy again should be multiple. And constrain it. See, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200. Okay, so I have this. Let's take a look at it. Okay, well, it's okay. So now, after getting this, we'll copy them. So we will copy them, or also place it by the right side. So let's try placing it on the right side. We'll still come to structure, come to set plane, pick plane, select this one and select. Then we'll now pick our beam, our z-purlin. Okay. There's trying to do it in 3D. Okay, that's good. I'll drop one there. Alright, but I want to move it this side. So how do I do that? This is Y. The Y offset value. Let me try 50. Y offset value minus 150. No, that's fine. Minus 50. Good. Then this can work. Yes, we can work with this. Yeah. Can select this. Can drop like 3 of it this side. 1. I think that's enough. Let's take a look at this. Okay, then so they have like 1, 2, 3 by the side. Okay, so now let's copy this. Select all this. We might go to, let's go to Eve level. But it's already has already been selected. So say copy. So you can just copy from one grid to another. Make sure it's restricted. Let's see. Okay, this is what we have. Can delete the last one. Selecting, hit the delete key, and the last one goes. So we have this. So we can copy this. How do I do this? I'll select one, right click, select similar entire project, come to my Eve, and I'll pick this. I'll start from the center and drop here. They can mirror at a good right hand side. Okay, this is nice. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we'll put some braces around our portal frame. So how do we do that? We'll come to B, but let's see if we have circular hollow section. I don't think we have. This is horizontal. So load, we'll click on modify first, come to insert, load family, see the circular hollow section, but you can use angle, you can use anything. Let's see what these people use. I don't know what they use, it's not clear, but this is the next thing I want to do, is braces. Yeah, so now load this into our project. Can choose that one, then we'll come to structure, bin, yeah, is there. So now the 3D, make sure that modify. Let's do that again. Make sure that the 3D snapping is on. So we can select here, select there, select there, select there. See, good. We will now select here to the center. As we can locate the center. If you can't locate the exact center, you can just divide them into 2. If they have 8, you can say okay, you place at the 4th one. So now see, drop it at the center. Okay, center. Yeah. Center, escape once, pick center. Okay, we can mirror this, select similar to entire project. Alright, we'll come to top, or we'll click on if we'll come here, we'll pick here. There is not straight. Let's escape once. Yeah, it's still selected, so I'll pick that. Come here and drop it. Okay, let's take a look at it. Yeah, this has been selected, this has been mirrored, so I can copy entire project, copy selection. Let me go where they are grids. So I'll go to if where there are grids. So all this I will do in 3D. You can select it, select this, view, this is entire project. I'll now come to my if. I'll now copy. Let's see, I want to copy to this end. Okay, I can brace it there. Okay, so this is pretty much it. So the next thing, let's now click on our analytical model and see. So this is our analytical model. You can actually export this to any analysis software and do your analysis. You can export it to Autodesk robots or Rota structures. So if you want to learn how to do something like that, to export this and analyze, you let me know, and you know how to contact me under the comment section or in my number or through WhatsApp or through my email or my website. You can also contact me on my website. So after doing this, now there are many ways. From here now you can do other things that you want to do. You can create your roofing sheet, that is a shed. Yeah, you can create a shed on it. So let's try to change color of this. Select the entire project, right click, override view by element. So here let's choose view, come here, choose green, apply, close. Oh no, I went and undo it. Let's try that again. Come here, solid view, apply, okay. Alright, let's change that. Right click on these two, select for the entire project, right click, override by element, view, apply, okay. Alright, so this is pretty much it. Yes, so maybe in case you want to also add your cladding, so let's try to do something like that. We'll come to architecture. Let's say we'll do roof by extrusion, level, the apex, okay. Alright, so let's try roof by extrusion. Roof by extrusion, architecture, roof by extrusion, pick a plane, Okay. Yeah, but this is not showing. PUBG visibility graphics. Model categories. Roofs. Good. It's now showing. Drag this. Can come here, can duplicate, edit, maybe 6 mm wall thickness, sorry, roof thickness that you want to use. Yeah, this is pretty much it. You can take more time to work on this. Depends on what you want to achieve. If it was for structural analysis, to export for structural analysis, yeah, we could have gone since, but okay, this is pretty much it. We can select this one and give it another color. Generic. Okay. We have our stuff here. So thank you for watching. If you find this tutorial useful, please thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Comment if you have anything that you want me to work on. Thank you very much for watching. So in case you need in-depth training on any of these softwares, you can contact me. This is my WhatsApp number, this is my website, and on our website we have services of architecture, design, structural design, M&E services, and then under the academy you can download videos on BIM softwares. You can download softwares. We have a lot here, so you can check it out. And under the description to this video is a link to our WhatsApp group. So if you're interested to join us on WhatsApp, you can also join us. Thank you, and remember to subscribe to my channel, and there is more to come. Thank you.